Oh shit.
They the bottle.
What?
Oh no. Welcome back to Best of the Rest, the home of non-league football. This is it. Said it last week. I don't care if it doesn't get the views. We are here and we are going to celebrate all that goes wrong, right, and everything in between within non-league football. Okay, you listen here, yeah? You see something in non-league, you send it to me. Twitter, it's my main place. It's my main hub. In the intro there, you saw a clip from Punjab United. Ben does a lot of the camera work down there. Big up, Ben. But you remember Sunderland versus Liverpool, beach ball, Darren Bent fiasco? It's that all over again, except it wasn't a beach ball. It was the keeper's drinks bottle. And if I'm looking at that, it looks like a normal bottle of drink you get from the corner shop. I'm actually going to go as far as saying it was Mountain Dew. Stick your answers on a postcard, of course. But 1-0 at the time. Canterbury strike, beating the keeper, but it does go wide. There was a discussion between the ref and the linesman, but the ref gave it. But ultimately, it was Canterbury City that bottled it because they wanted to lose 5-1. In other goings on, up north in Guiseley, it was Guiseley versus Stalybridge Celtic, and out comes Dipsy and a beer bottle. Is it Budweiser? It looks like Budweiser is the beer of choice. I mean, Dipsy and Budweiser coming out is strange in itself. My favourite part is the normal handshakes from the opponents, though. Yeah, good luck. All the best, mate. Yeah. Budweiser seems to be drunk there at the end. Some sort of gesture from Dipsy. I'm personally going with a stag do up in Leeds. That's my prediction. But yeah, it's not something we see every day. For those that tune into my videos on the regular, you would know I love my food. I love my Footy Scran, and Footy Scran is one of my favourite Twitter accounts. Up on Footy Scran this week, there wasn't actually that much non-league content. However, there was a double bacon cheeseburger at Nap Hill FC. This is the result, and you certainly can't complain about the cheese not being melted. It's definitely melted. But again, after last week's confession about not actually needing bacon in my double cheeseburger, I'm glad I gave others the courage to speak out against bacon. It's not against bacon. I ain't got nothing against bacon. I just don't need it in my double cheeseburger. I've got a double burger with cheese and your soggy onions and hopefully a nice bun there. I don't need the bacon. £6 though, it's almost the going rate these days for anything double. And that would have actually been it for the scram, but there is one more because I have held out obviously to film this because of the Monday action. And boy, was there some action. Yeah, I'm lucky Footy Scran actually uploaded this one. Now, this is from Lewis FC, which I still believe should be called Lose. But that doesn't matter. This is a whole other fiasco. This is sausage and beans loaded fries. Now, for me, I'm alright with passing on that. I don't need that. I just don't need that. In this picture, we've got chips, beans, we've got ketchup in there as well, and sausage sprinkled on top. I actually voted no Scran on this one. However, it has got the public divided, people. Even Footy Scran said it themselves. This could be the closest Footy Scran poll of all time. I obviously voted no Scran. It's just under 20,000 votes. I'm paying £6.50. It kind of looks cheap. It kind of looks like a 90s dinner, just thrown all together. And I love 90s dinners, but I don't want that. Now, this series is all about what you guys see, because I can't be at every single match, and I can't be on Twitter all day, like, looking for stuff. So I put the tweet out, and I welcome suggestions. So, non-league football lovers, anything mad, funny, or controversial happen over the weekend, let me know and I'll look to include it in the next Best of the Rest upload. And so here you go. You guys delivered, didn't you? First of all, we've got this clip from Zach Neal. Aye. Oh, there's just no need. It's below the belt. It's straight red. And as Zach said, you could say it was a nut cracker. Absolutely. I agree. Comeback of the week, we've got Andover New Street, who currently find themselves in the Wessex Division 1. Now, in this one, Andover New Street faced up to Andover Town, rivals. All the more special if you can pull off a win, of course. 3-0 down at half-time, at home, by the way. They come out the second half. They go 4-0 down. And then I have no idea what's happened. But on the 59th minute, Shane Locke, that's right, Shane Locke, has galvanised some sort of comeback. 64 minutes on the clock. Ross Cook. 66 minutes on the clock. Ross is really cooking. It's 4-3. And things just fizzle out a little bit. He turned off the gas. 89 minutes on the clock. Ross Cook comes back. He's got it all going. 2 hobs in place. The meat's on the barbecue outside. This guy is multi-bloody tasking right now. The points have been rescued, but they go one further. On 92 minutes, he sticks the ball in the microwave, turns it completely around. It's 5-4. Ross bloody Cook. A starter from Shane Locke and 4 courses from Ross Cook. I spoke about a game recently as a YouTube short. You can find it on the channel. Wingate and Finchley versus Bowles and Pitsea. An amazing comeback, by the way. This is up there with it, if not better. Craig was there, wasn't he? And he said, as a neutral, it's the best £6 I've ever spent. Wessex League is the place to be. Yeah, if you're down that way, go and check out a game. I'm pretty sure you're going to get your money's worth. Up the Andover. These were the scenes when that 5th goal went in, by the way. This was sent in by Jamie. Love it. Obviously shot on the VO. These are great because you can just pop them up, but I wish they had a more zoomed in version. You can't really make out goals too well, to be fair, on these things. Get some sort of zoom function going, please. Woking got in touch as well, didn't they? They've just secured a playoff place for the first time in their history. You can see them in the Football League next year. It's totally possible. Rowan Ince. Rowan Ince happened to your old friends here at Woking. Let's check this out. Here it is. This is Dorking Wanderers away. Currently 1-0 down. Bouncing all over the place. It seems quite scrappy, to be fair. Yeah, get it on the floor, lads. Come on. Hoof. Here's Rowan here getting it down. Bang. Ah, it's lovely. It's lovely. Get in the onion bag, my friend. Now, see, there's loads of goals over the weekend. I'm sure there were some absolute corkers. Obviously, I haven't seen them all, but the ones that I have seen, this is definitely my favourite up at Bamber Bridge. As they took on FC United of Manchester. Now, obviously, they lost this one, but this was an absolute thunderblast on the volley. Check this out. Boom! It's my favourite type of goal. What is your favourite type of goal, by the way? I love a volley. Hit hard. Boom. Yeah, that was Luke Marriott. Didn't give a damn, did he? As I say, they went on to lose that game, but the keeper got sent off. Goddard off, it says. Not entirely sure what happened, but Goddard is sent off for an apparent off-the-ball incident at the corner. Wilson in the net. Penalty to FC. It is actually hard to make out, but the keeper doesn't actually do anything. If anything, it's the guy in the yellow. Number 6, is it? I don't think the keeper touches him at all. Now, the thing I love about lower league football is the access that you get and what you can get back as well. And the fact that football clubs are actually reaching out to us and saying, hey, but we had Hanley Town get in touch. Northern Premier League, they say. West Division, tightest relegation battle ever. Now, this was actually sent on Sunday after Saturday's games. Monday's games have now happened, so another lot of fixtures. Let's see what it's looking like. Now, the first thing to take note of is, wow, yeah, pretty tight from 12th downwards. Hanley Town, who got in touch, are still within that relegation battle. But the thing I want to talk about first is how relegation works at this level. The bottom 2 go down, 19th and 20th, automatically. Ramsbottom have obviously gone. Glossop North End, never heard of these teams, but Glossop North End need an absolute miracle. They have to win their last 2 games and hope that the teams above them don't win. But you'll notice above that, you've got 18th and 17th place, which is occupied at the moment by Colne? Sorry, it's probably going to be pronounced wrong again. And Widnes, if it stays the same, will go into a one-off playoff. Not against each other, but against playoff winners in feeder leagues below. So am I right in thinking, because I'm learning, there might be 2 feeder leagues into this league. But anyway, they're not automatically down. They have another chance by playing a team below in a one-off game. But yeah, looking at the table, 3 points separates 12th down to 17th. With 2 games to go, any of that lot could potentially be gone. Thanks, Hanley Town, for getting in touch. Biggest score I saw this weekend, there might have been bigger, but it was this. Ollerton Town at home to Selby Town, 13-0 they lost. That is some thumping. Let's have a look at some of the goals here. Oh, they're flying in here. 2, 3. Oh, Jesus Christ. That one there. Oh, mate. I feel like the keeper, I haven't even looked at these comments, but I feel like the keeper could be getting a lot of stick, unfortunately. Do you know what it is? Look, I don't want to take the piss out of anyone, but yeah, he's going with his feet there. I feel like their number 1 keeper. I hope he's not. I really hope not. I feel like their number 1 keeper's not there. Is that one there? I feel like he's not there, their number 1 keeper. He's borrowed the number 1 shirt. It's because when he leads with his feet, he's leading with his feet, guys. Which suggests that he might be an outfield player who's just gone in the sticks. Reminds me of Tomo from Palmer's, who was actually all right in goal. And do you know what? In reply to the 13th goal that went in on Twitter, Pure Wrexham got in touch, basically said, you must be shy. To which they quoted, so was this. They can take it, they can give it. It might have been 13-0, but they've just come back in the last minute. Ollerton Town deserve all 3 points from this tweet. Now, that's the majority of things that happened over the weekend, but obviously we had Monday's games. The tweet back out, didn't I? I'll be filming Best of the Rest tonight and uploading tomorrow. It's already jam-packed, but did anything else happen in the world of non-league today? Get your clips, suggestions, tweets, pictures, and whatever else you want in now. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Ben said, Ben Foster saved a penalty in the last minute against league rivals Nottingham County. Could have been missed as it wasn't quite publicised. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I'll have to look into it, I think. Harris was backed that up as well. Don't know if you caught Wrexham Notts County game, but that was quite an under-the-radar banger. Yeah, we'll have a look at that in a second. I don't think many people knew about that game. Tej got in contact. Another 5 for Eddie Simon. Tej is one of the owners at Walton and Hersham. And Eddie Simon, you might have seen all over the news recently, he scored 4 hat-tricks back-to-back. But today, to make up for the fact he couldn't get 5 back-to-back hat-tricks, he goes and scores 5 goals. What is this man on? You wonder if he could do it at a high level. Will he get given the chance? Well, he's going to have the chance because they're probably going to go up. I think they have gone up. Have they gone up? No, they haven't gone up. 2 games remaining. Walton Hersham, Basingstoke Town, both on the 83 points. Eddie Simon's goals are the difference. The goal difference. 58 for them, 49 for Basingstoke. 2 games remaining. Again, decent title race that. But yeah, let's end things tonight on the big game. It was Wrexham. It was Notts County. Both on 100 points. Wrexham with the game in hand. Needed to win that, didn't they? Yeah, I said it on Twitter. Has anyone said what an advert for the National League yet? Turns out a few people did. But what an advert for the National League. It's great that there was so much focus on this. Some might say, oh, it's because Wrexham, Hollywood FC and whatnot. But I do genuinely think that the fact that there's 2 teams on 100 points, I think that is a big part of it. But then you've got to think, because they are Hollywood FC and they are, you know, playing a level above most of the teams in the league, they are going to get those 100 points. But then fair play to Notts County for keeping up. But they're a massive club themselves. They need to be back in the Football League. Both do deserve to go up. Automatically, as we know, it's only 1. And it looks like Wrexham, if they can carry on, that will happen. But they did slip up against Halifax. Ben Foster, being called out, should have done better in certain situations. Today was the hero. Saved the penalty in the last minute. And I'm looking forward to the goal cam. Yeah, fantastic game. Wrexham really came out in that second half. It is worth noting that Macaulay Langstaff did get the National League record. 41 goals, all from open play. Apparently penalties don't count these days. But yeah, all goals all from open play. Fantastic achievement from Macaulay. But yeah, both clubs deserve to be up there. You would assume that whichever one doesn't go up should go up via the playoffs, but that isn't always the case. Playoffs is a bit of a gauntlet. But yeah, just going back to the game, should the penalty at the end have been retaken? According to Charlie, and it's true, VAR would have called for a retake. Nice to watch a game without it. Yeah, it is. This guy sums it up perfectly. Amazing, mate. Players and fans could actually celebrate without fear of someone being a Nats cock offside. Nats cock. I love that. Just a Nats cock. Little Nats cock. Just a bit more. Little mini tick. Little Nats cock. But yeah, he's right. Obviously, VAR came in and it took some getting used to, and now we are used to it. And we can't really be pure passion in the moment because there's an element of disappointment that could happen. Because when we're sitting in our seats, and even when we're sitting on the sofa at home, you're not going to see the very fine margins. And it is so disappointing that VAR has sucked that out of the game. Looking at this image, should it have been retaken? Of course. But my God, non-league football. People say the game has changed. I say this all the time. Non-league football's where it's at.